Hello, my name is Robert G. Allen, co-author of the 4 Maps of Happy, Successful People. And this is the first of a series of short videos where I'll be sharing my experience about the 4 attributes that lead to success in all areas of life. In this video, we'll be talking about the power of clarity. And if you have clarity, you have access to an endless supply of motivation and energy. So if you're feeling stuck, just hold on for a few minutes longer and I'll be showing you with the help of my trusty whiteboard here how you can find your clarity. But let's step back 1 second and talk about success in general. In my experience, successful people in all fields have 4 things in common. 1, they have clarity. They know what they want and they know why they want it. 2, they have anticipation. They have the right approach to overcoming challenges, big and small. Number 3, they have a ritual, a habit of essential things they do every day. And number 4, they have a plan. They know how to structure their tasks and their time. They get things done. So clarity, what does it mean? It means knowing what you want and knowing what you don't want, and it also means knowing why you want what you want. You'd be surprised at how few people actually know what they want. Most of humanity just moves crisis to crisis through life. Is that you? Is that me? They don't have a big picture for themselves or for their loved ones. Successful people have clarity and they have purpose. In other words, they have the right reasons behind their actions, and these reasons are their engines. They push and drive achievement. So what do you want? What do you aspire to? What are you seeking? More free time? More love? More health? More money? And why do you want it? To spend more time with your family? To look good in jeans again? To get that perfect job right out of college? Or to solve one of the world's major problems? And what don't you want? Less conflict in your relationships? Less of the overwhelmed feeling that modern life often gives us? Less stress and illness? How about less debt? So let's draw it out. Now I'm going to draw some images here on this whiteboard, and these are extremely simple diagrams, so don't be fooled. There is powerful neuroscience behind what I'm about to put on the whiteboard, so stay with me even if it feels silly. Yes, this is a simple diagram of a frowny face. And when we don't have clarity, it feels like this. It feels like we're in a box, that we're stuck, we're sad, we're confused, or trapped. And this frowny face with a box around it is a representation of how limited and trapped life can feel when we don't have a purpose and when we don't have clarity. Now I'm going to go up here and draw another simple image of a smiley face, big smile, and this person is living the ideal lifestyle. It's a representation of somebody that really has got it going in all areas of their life. And the majority of people, when I ask them what are the attributes of an ideal lifestyle, they give me 4 general answers. So I'm going to draw out 4 symbols to represent the aspects of an ideal lifestyle. Generally, people talk about having more love. A lot of times they'll talk about health and how they want to be strong and fit. Often they'll talk about having more free time so they can do what they want, when they want, with whomever they want, for as long as they want. And sometimes it takes money to do that, so often they're going to talk about money and whatever symbol they represent that in, whether it's a euro or a yen or RMB or whatever. And so now here we have the extremes, a limited lifestyle and an unlimited lifestyle. A lifestyle that's bounded and stuck and wrapped in some kind of a prison. And up here we have the lifestyle of a person who has lots of love, great health, lots of free time, money to do whatever they want to do. And this is the before picture, and this is the after picture. And this is the way most people think about their life. They want to get out of their before picture, and they want to move towards an after picture that is the picture of the way they really want to live their life, but they get stuck So how do we get from here to here? And there's a lot to it, which I'll cover in the following videos. But for clarity, it helps to remember one thing. Your ideal lifestyle starts in your brain. You know, that thing on your shoulders is the most powerful computer in the known universe, and it happens to bring you whatever you focus on. And if you focus on your lack of success, it brings you more failure. And if you fixate on your problems, you magnify them. Whatever you focus on, you get. And I'll say that again. Whatever you focus on, you get. It sounds so simple, but if you want a better life, you need to focus on a better life. You need to visualize a better life. Now, this simple diagram, as silly as it might look to you, when you separate things out like this, it gets it out of the confusion of your mind, and it gets you a clarity so you can see what you don't want and what you do want. So I'm going to make 3 lines and a plus sign here, okay? And these 3 lines represent some things I'd love to add to my life. And if I could wave a magic wand, what would I really like? Well, it might sound a little silly, but I'm 68 years old, and yeah, I would love a 6-pack. So I'm going to imagine that, right? Number 2, I want to take my family around the world on a fantastic vacation. So I'm going to call that a family around the world trip. And then finally, we're launching a brand new business with my son. I want this business to succeed big time. And so in my thinking, $1 million in net profit in a year, that's my want. I would love to see that happen. And if I could wave a magic wand, this would be wonderful. Now, let's go to the other side. Let's talk about the things we want to subtract from our life. What would I love to subtract from my life? Well, I've lost 40 pounds recently, and I'd like to subtract another 20. So let's put 20 pounds less. And then let's see. Well, I want to downsize a little bit. So downsizing, getting rid of some stuff we really don't need. And one of the things I'd love to downside completely would be the mortgage payment, right? It's a beautiful home we live in here, but it does have a mortgage, and let's wipe that off. If I could do those 2 things simultaneously, wouldn't life be fantastic? And the answer is absolutely. So now the real question I want to ask now is, what makes me want to do these things? Why? Why are those things important enough to me that I would actually write them down on a daily basis and focus on them? And so I want to write down 3 areas of my reasons, the reasons that make me get up in the morning, that make me drive as hard as I drive, to do the things that I really want to do. I have reasons that move me and motivate me. And obviously, number 1, my family. I want my family to be happy. I want them to be prosperous. I want us all to have great love together and create incredible memories. So this drives me. It drives me every single day. I also, some philanthropic things that I want to do. Philanthropy, some giving. When you make big chunks of money, you want to give some of that away. And so this drives me to be able to create an opportunity to give. And then finally, at this stage in my life, it's legacy. It's leaving a message that can stay on the planet, that could be heard from people all around the world. They can see this particular video and they can say, yeah, that can help me change my life. And these reasons get me up in the morning. These reasons have me focus on the things I want and not the things I don't want. And is that enough? Well, this is clarity. When I see those things and I understand my whys, I have clarity on what I want to do. And that's what I'm going to challenge you to do as well. Now, there's one more step. Because our brains are such powerful machines, we can use them to virtually live our ideal lifestyle before we actually live it. And the simple act of imagining is going to help us overcome negative attitudes, fears, worries, and challenges. Strong visualization, what I like to call virtualization, has a measurable effect on your brain chemistry. This is not just motivational hoo-ha, it's science. So take a second with me and imagine living your ideal lifestyle. Even close your eyes, though that might sound cheesy, How does your life feel with more time? What will you do with an open afternoon? What does it feel like to be in control? Now, when I teach this around the world, I have people actually walk up to their dream lifestyle, their dream door of their dream house, and walk inside and smell and feel and touch and experience that dream lifestyle as if they're living it right now, virtually. And when you do that, it sends signals to your body and to your mind that lets them know that this is real, this can be done. And that's why virtualization is so powerful. It's powerful and it gives you clarity. But there's one more thing. There is a catch, and it's this. Humans are forgetting machines. Although we might have clarity right now, the world is so distracting that it's easy to forget what we really want and why we want it. So we have to keep reminding ourselves every day of what we want. Every day we have to make our ideal lifestyle, our dreams, more real than the fears and challenges holding us back. The most successful people in life are constantly recommitting and regaining clarity day after day. And that's the message I want to leave with you. If you feel stuck at any time, or lost, or low on motivation, all you need to do is to find your clarity again. Remember what you want and why you want it, and recommit. Now, that was a quick clarity overview of what I call the clarity map. And actually, I write this up in the top left-hand corner, the clarity map. Because this is a map. It's a picture. It's an image that is memorable. That's something that we can think about easily and quickly. There's a lot of science goes behind why these simple images, the way I drew them, actually has power over helping you achieve what you really want in life. Now, you can find more in my book called The 4 Maps of Happy, Successful People, or online at robertallen.com. Now, the next video in this series is going to talk about what comes after clarity, how to overcome the challenges that you face day after day. I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. But if not, if this is all the time we have together, I want you to know that this simple map, the clarity map, can help you get unstuck whenever you need it. You can live your best life. I know it.